I love teenage female characters, teenage female characters, teenage female characters.
There's a very logical explanation for all this.
I'm Scotty Mills, New York, and I'm pricking this is Scotty Mills. Further, okay, I just ranking my raw fucking opinion about whatever the fuck pisses me off, honestly. And am I pissed off today? No, man, I'm just disappointed and disgusted. Okay, that Velma, the TV show, okay, was developed by a dude who actually is attached to some decent shit, and Mindy who is just unfunny. Honestly, man, I really think she wasted her fucking talent. I don't understand why they didn't just create a new show that had to ruin a goddamn fucking childhood favorite. Scooby-Dooby fucking Doo is dead, okay? Rest in fucking peace. Honestly, man, it's a childhood favorite for a lot of people, and they just ruined it. You know what, honestly, I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of, like, trash fucking TV shows coming out. But you know what, if you saw it, you already fucking know. But I'm gonna explain in my own fucking words. Which involves a lot of cursing. And you know what, man, I was beeping out the goddamn cursing. But apparently people that I fucking know, their ears hurt because I curse too much and the beeps are going all the fucking place. I don't fucking know, so I guess I'm doing this on beep. Now my mom is gonna hear my filthy whore fucking mouth and probably beat me with a goddamn lasagna pan. Because honestly, guineas don't have chanclas and I have no idea what the equivalent would be. But first, if you like this, like it. If you don't like it, comment if you love it, comment if you hate it. And share it even with them getting an arrogant prick. And follow me because this is what the fuck I do. I just give raw fucking opinion. And I find myself pretty fucking entertaining. If I say so myself. Maybe I'm not. I don't know, man. I have no life. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyway, okay, Velma, man, if you haven't seen it, please don't fucking waste your goddamn time. Don't feed into them, man. Don't let them get the goddamn fucking streams, okay, man? They don't need this shit, and they definitely don't need a goddamn season 2, okay? But it's basically an origin story with her fucking words, okay? Only men have origin stories. Women don't. That's what she said. But it's an adult-oriented, okay, version of Velma, okay, of how the gang grew up and, you know, we came to love them, Mystery Inc., blah, 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 Scooby-Doo, who's not even in the goddamn show, but that's pretty much the gist of what it is. Honestly, I haven't seen anything over-sexualized teenagers, okay, except for, like, Big Mouth, which is fucking disgusting. It's a little bit fucking funny, but honestly, it's wrong. It probably shouldn't be on the goddamn air. Because you should not be sexualizing characters that are kids. That is just disgusting. But this show has been drastically hated, rightfully so. I mean, like, honestly, man, I really agreed with Rotten Tomatoes this time, and I never fucking do that because, honestly, they just suck. Now, I tend to like Mindy, honestly, mainly due to the Mindy Project, which was filled with inappropriate jokes, drama, as every sitcom, and honestly, it was just a TV show. She was very self-deprecating. I love self-deprecating comic. I love race jokes because, honestly, I believe we should make fun of everything. But at the same time, man, she learned to accept herself in that show and life and blah, 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 you know, happy fucking ending, everybody got together, ooh, wow. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, in those shows, like New Girl. I mean, honestly, it was just a show. It was nothing fucking special. But you know what? It's also when people knew how to write better. I mean, look at New Girl. Okay, man, like the show was filled with a bunch of fucking tastefully done jokes about, you know, CC and Schmidt and Jews and Republicans and Democrats. They didn't spare anybody. And it's like this show is like trying to make fun of everything and the inclusivity of, you know, TV and blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it just failed short hard. But sue me, I like the Mindy Project. Haven't really liked anything else she's in because I don't want to say she's talentless. Okay, man, the issue is she just tries too fucking hard. And that's the fucking whole thing about this show. They try too hard to be funny and be inclusive. Now, when I say being inclusive, what the fuck does that mean? Because honestly, apparently people don't know what being woke or inclusive actually is. I mean, I was reading some goddamn Golden Globes, whatever the fucking, you know, ceremony they just had. Okay, man, and somebody dared to say that Dahmer was a woke TV show and they only watch Yellowstone. It's a hardcore fucking old white dude Republican, man. What else do you fucking expect from him? But they don't understand what it really is. Being inclusive, okay, it's just forcing people in there, okay, who aren't white or whatever. Literally, you just hire somebody because of the color of their skin, and that is disgusting. That is wrong. And that's what they created with this fucking show. They wanted to be, you know, like fucking inclusive to the old TV show that we all grew up with, or most of us grew up with, okay, even dating back to the goddamn fucking 60s. They wanted to revamp this shit, okay, and include everybody. And also today, man, it's like when people, okay, they want to make older things just remakes, okay, just throw a black dude in there, okay, that's being inclusive. They do this so that way they can say that, you know, the movie or show is no longer racist and blah, 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 filled with white supremacy or whatever the fuck else they believe. Look at the remake of the remake, Cheer About a Dozen, okay, it was unbearable, and honestly, man, I really love Gabrielle fucking Union, man, I think she's awesome, but honestly, the movie was pointless, should not have been fucking made, the writing goddamn sucked, much like Velma. See, when it comes to adult-oriented fucking cartoon and shit like that, you know, like Family Guy, American Dad, whatever, you know, you gotta make fun of everybody and everything, you know, black to white to Asian to Indian to Christian to fucking goddamn fucking Jew, much like Family Guy and American Dad, like I said, the Simpsons Cleveland show, which honestly I really liked. I don't know why that got canceled. I guess the ratings were just trash. And you could even fucking say that shitty, extremely fucking edgy, kind of funny, but dumb show, Border Town. Honestly, they released that at the wrong time. Yeah, I guess just America was not ready for that one. Honestly, man, Americans, we gotta fucking band together and realize that making fun of each other is okay because it's fun, okay? And honestly, it takes away from like the government and the fucking mass media trying to separate us due to our differences or whatever the fuck you want to say, or what makes you unique. Nah, man, like honestly, if we make fun of it, they can't control us. That's exactly what I fucking believe. Now, honestly, man, I really do love when people make fun of white people. I fucking Guineas, Italian, Irish, whatever, man. I fucking love that shit, okay? And not in Velma, though, because the white people in Velma is too much overkill and unfunny, much like her fucking life goals. Yeah, Mindy, you really suck. Look, man, okay, I saw the poster, okay, let's get back on track. I saw the poster and I knew it'd be trash, and I even did a short, okay, and somebody had the fucking nerve to fucking comment on this shit, okay, because I was talking about how, like, it's inclusive and blah, 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 and they said that they were happy to be the first to comment and because they were blocking my shitty channel. Honestly, man, that really warmed my fucking heart because it triggered somebody. If you get triggered, you're a goddamn fucking pussy, and my day has been made. I don't believe in getting triggered. I believe getting triggered is bullshit, and it makes you a bitch. That's it. But I decided to watch it, okay, man, and because I had to watch it. I had to fucking, like, see if my fucking short, okay, about how it's gonna be trash, because I said it was gonna be trash and she was gonna fail, I needed to see if that was true. And once again, I was right. The jokes are just fucking boring. Okay, Mindy, we get it. Okay, man, you're chunky and you look like a goddamn sack of fucking potatoes because you are unimpressive and unimportant, and you don't have to reuse this goddamn joke every motherfucking time. And honestly, man, like in the Mindy project, she's like, oh, people, like, mistake me for being Mexican. Maybe that happened in real life one time. Sick of it. Honestly, man, it was funny the first time around. The second, the third, the fourth, the fucking 19th, it's not funny. We get it. You're chubby, okay, man? We get it. We know that you're fucking Indian. The joke is just not funny, and you use it in the goddamn Mindy project. Stop recycling old goddamn garbage, you dumb cunt. But then, you know, in the intro, when she talks about her origin story and how women don't get origin stories, whatever, man, they cut into, like, this intro of a bunch of high school teen girls basically bubbly up in the fucking goddamn shower talking about sex and shit like that, catering to the perverts who jerk off to Rule 34. And porn parodies of our favorite childhood fucking goddamn characters, man, honestly, it's disgusting. Stop it. The industry is honestly, is full of child molesters. I mean, look at goddamn that dude on fucking Nickelodeon, man. He's a fucking sick fuck. He should get his ass beat. But you know what, man? They cater to this shit, and I honestly do believe Chubba Wubba is one of them. It's like, honestly, man, once I turned it on, my stomach was turning, okay, and it's probably due to the tacos that I was eating. But I wanted to fucking barf, okay, man, and after the little naked cat fight, because I had a fucking naked goddamn cat fight, they find a body, and so the story begins, and here we go, mystery, blah, blah, blah. She grew up, okay, she basically wanted to do mystery. She drove her mom away because of the fucking mystery solving, whatever like that. Honestly, man, that one tiny part I kind of find a little bit funny, but only if this was an original show and not an adaptation of something that is already solidified, story-wise, character-wise, and all the fucking else. And honestly, man, if you actually look at some of the older cartoons, man, it is inclusive because they didn't look at it as being inclusive. They just put people in there because that's who they were. I don't believe in adapting something like this, okay, into like a Family Guy dirty comedy, because honestly, man, Scooby-Doo, adults love Scooby-Doo, kids love Scooby-Doo. You don't need to fucking do this shit, okay? If you wanted to be edgy, just create new fucking characters. I do say originality isn't the idea, okay? It comes from what you do with the idea, and I guess by my definition, this is original. But honestly, it's terrifying and shitty. I gotta rethink my own philosophies of my life. I mean, personally. Let's get back to the race jokes, okay? The race jokes throughout here, like I said, I love them. Okay, I love making fun of everybody on goddamn United Nations, but they are so forced. I mean, it's not, like, from the first scene, okay, with the bimbos, okay, they're talking about white bimbos, talking sex and race and blah, 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 and that's where they be like, oh, Daphne, as an Asian woman, blah, blah, blah. So now Daphne's fucking Asian, okay? The sexual shit going on between these high schools is just not fucking cool. Everybody's a lesbian in every goddamn fucking line. Soon you find out she is adopted by an interracial couple, a lesbian interracial couple. I mean, how much more inclusivity can you fucking put in here, Mindy? Why do you gotta make everybody gay? You're just turning on fucking perverts. Seriously, I get it, man. Like, I guess somebody at the clinic had a failed abortion and they were forced to place this fucking most stereotypical type of adopted baby up for grabs. Stereotypical, man. And stereotypes can be funny, okay, but when it seems that Mindy and Charlie, okay, who actually, like I said, he had writing credits under his goddamn belt, they failed. I mean, obviously, it's fucking, this time, man, they wanted to check every goddamn edgy comedy and inclusion box necessary for the TV show to be made in 2023. They leaned too goddamn hard into everything, okay, which killed any chances of this being funny, though I still think it would have failed because, I mean, why do that? And honestly, what are the boxes? Okay, man, you gotta force somebody else, okay, who used to be white to be a different color. You gotta fucking have a lesbian, you gotta have multiple lesbians, you gotta have gay kisses, you gotta have fucking, you know, sexualized children. That is being inclusive in 2023, or in 2020, I don't fucking know, it's been going on for a goddamn long time. And you have to make politically fucking society conscious fucking jokes, like the fact that, like, she's like, turns to her dad and she's like, why can't I do this, or whatever like that, and he's like, it's because, and she's like, I know, and she's about to say because she's Indian, but he says because you're a woman. Wow. Man, honestly, man, we came a long way in equality in this goddamn fucking country, and people just still aren't fucking happy. She made it in fucking Hollywood, man. Like, did she have to work for it? Yeah. Is it because she was Indian? No, it's because Hollywood is fucking just oversaturated as shit. But I do like these stereotypes for comedic purposes, but not like when movies and music, okay, do it to control the goddamn masses, like modern rap, okay, man, like, honestly, man, you think your kids are fucking listening to this shit, they think it's cool to fucking, like, smoke weeds, fuck whores, and shit like that, shoot guns, and then you get lower income communities brainwashed and kids join gangs. But that's a different topic, different day. I'm probably going to mention that on Wednesday because I'm doing something on race. You don't want to miss that shit if you actually made it this far. Speaking of stereotypes, man, honestly, man, like Norville, okay, man. I guess they can't name him Shaggy, but he's also not a stoner because that would be also offensive as fuck. And, you know, that would tear down a whole goddamn establishment. Unless he's going to start smoking later, then I guess that would make sense. But it was pretty evident, even back in the 60s, that Shaggy was a stoner and he was high as shit. He had the munchies. I don't fucking understand. Like, he was actually writing an article in this fucking goddamn show about weed. Okay, like you saw it on the goddamn screen. And he's got a food blog, okay, but it doesn't seem like the stoner Shaggy is. He doesn't seem like the foodie Shaggy is. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. But I'm not. I know I'm not. And I still can't believe they changed everybody's fucking races. And you know what? Everybody's fucking, like, getting on top of people. Okay, man, they're like, hey, why do you gotta be so fucking, you know, like, oh, white supremacy, blah, blah, blah. Why do you gotta fucking hate everybody for changing their goddamn races? No, man, listen. I'll tell you why it really pisses me off. And the true fact of why it's bullshit. It's not because white people are fucking goddamn superior. That's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard, okay? I can't stand the fact that they did this to force the inclusion and diversity instead of creating original content, okay, and letting society just meld together and be goddamn unified. Because honestly, man, if you look at a movie, okay, if somebody's getting casted, they should be getting casted for their talent, not because of the color of their skin, unless it is pertinent to the goddamn story. Like, you know, for example, I wrote a screenplay, and it has to do with a white dude, okay, going to fucking Afghanistan, coming back with PTSD, and shooting up some goddamn shit. And you know what? He has to be a white dude, because that is how I wrote it, because he's gonna be having these conflicts. I said conflicts with different fucking races and different religions. That's like that. That is where, you know, you have to fucking think about casting. But if you're just looking at like goddamn rom-com or a fucking, you know, stupid cartoon or whatever like that, where the race has no part in the goddamn story, then you don't fucking do that. Just hire anybody. But then again, you know, they claim that Hollywood is racist and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that makes sense. Okay, anyway, back to Mindy's fucking failure. Okay, the show, I mean, hardcore feminist dialogue right off the goddamn bat. You know, she's like, oh, that's what she loves, blah, blah, blah. She loves talking about how women, you know, are oppressed and white people are this and she's not Mexican. Like I said, the Mexican joke. Dude, come on, we know you're fucking Indian, you dumb bitch. And along with the race shit, okay, man, Fred is just a douchey, rich white kid. I mean, the embodiment of one of the biggest racial stereotypes for white people. And he was so much overkill, okay, with this personality that he was unfunny before he even opened his mouth. Honestly, man, I do know people who, like, did think that all white people were, like, rich and blah, 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 and wealthy. I mean, I grew up fucking goddamn poor, so, you know, I kind of break that stereotype, I guess. But, you know what, the fact is, it could be a funny stereotype in a show like this if it was original and not Fred, because this is not Fred. It's just not. He's not confident, okay? He's not brave. He's scared, okay? Because he hasn't hit goddamn fucking puberty and doesn't want people to see his goddamn legs, hairless legs. I mean, leave that nasty shit to Big Mouth, okay, man? Which should also get taken off the air, like I said. But at least Frank plays the voice in Fred's dad. Yeah, you know, the original Scooby-Doo. Velma ain't who she used to be, okay, man? She's just fucking asking help for math homework. She's not even goddamn fucking smart. They leaned into this shit, making her fucking Indian, whatever, like that. Maybe they did that on purpose because they don't want to look racist for making an Indian smart. I have no fucking goddamn idea. She's got no charm. She's just a bag of goddamn motherfucking tater tots with no wit. And Daphne, honestly, man, she's like this little entitled cunt and a rebel selling drugs, even though her fucking, you know, parents are like cops and shit like that. She's not the damsel in distress. She doesn't embody the fact, okay, that Daphne actually fucking like rose up and actually like took care of herself and learned to take care of herself, breaking the stereotype of woman and damsel in distress, even though she always is in distress. We don't need to reboot personalities. I mean, if you want fresh shit, man, use your imagination, create fresh shit. Otherwise, just leave it the fuck alone. And she kind of looks like the Totally Spies horde, just say. Like, I don't understand, okay, why there is no little pup Scooby-Doo running the fuck around, okay, man? Like, honestly, man, I saw on the food vlog, okay, whatever that, you know, Norville, not Shaggy, Norville was doing. You know, there's a little screen named Scrappy, and I have no hope that they're actually going to bring him in. No, I did see a fucking tweet, okay, from somebody who looked like goddamn Karen riddled with white fucking guilt and praising inclusion because, you know, BLM said white people are inherently racist, and now these hoes are scared that they're racist, so they just go with the goddamn flow. Congratulations, BLM, you created monsters. Honestly, I couldn't really tell if she was white, though. I'm going to put the tweet here, though. Maybe you could zoom in a picture. I have no fucking idea. And what really sucks, man, okay, is like I mentioned earlier, okay, with these goddamn perverts in Hollywood, they make Velma and Daphne gay or bi or whatever like that. Now, listen, man, I have no issue with gay people. I think that if you're gay, you're gay. That's how God made you, okay, man? I still believe in procreation. But, you know, if you're gay, man, that's fine. Like, who gives a shit? Just who you are. Honestly, man, but Velma, she's had these vibes, okay? I mean, for decades, if you ask me. But the fact of the matter is, people have already turned this into innocent childhood shit, okay, into, like, this perky wasteland of goddamn cartoon porn and fucking parody where you feed into that. Why feed into that shit? Honestly, man. And the kiss in the end, okay, Daphne kisses Velma. Okay, they had so much sexual goddamn fucking tension. And the kiss breaks Velma out of these hallucinations. I think I forgot to mention it. She has hallucinations for some reason. I honestly thought she was just on drugs. Maybe it's anxiety, okay, man? She's got like this anxiety because, you know, anxiety is fucking goddamn trendy right now. Kids think it's trendy. Maybe it's something in the food. Honestly, though, but the lesbianism is there to save the goddamn day. What the fuck? This whole show is pretty much just about lesbians. And you know, if you want to have a show about lesbians, okay, and you want to make it funny and shit like that, like I said, create new characters. But just remember, you are feeding to the perverts that watch. And honestly, Daphne isn't gay. She never was gay, man. But you know what? You have to have an interracial gay couple in the cartoon making the fucking goddamn alphabet happy. Why? Because that's just how it is. It's fucking stupid. I don't even know what I talked about today, okay? I have a little notepad here with a couple of points that I wanted to hit, and I think I hit them all because this show is just that bad. You can't really say anything else about it. But I guess that's all I have. Fuck it. I mean, you know what? I think I hit everything, but I don't really think I did it the same goddamn time. You know, you just can't change races just because, you know, that's stupid as fuck. Honestly, man, the including shit is stupid. You can't make race jokes if they're not fucking funny, okay? If they come off unfunny. When you force things, they aren't funny. I mean, that's just how it is. You should know that as a goddamn comedian if you're a fucking writer. And apparently both of them are comedic writers. And Mindy Link's tater tot sack of shit self thinks that she can get through this shit and she's different, but she's not, okay? Man, just always remember these types of movies or fucking, you know, TV shows, whatever, in the goddamn film industry, they're done with this guise to empower non-white people instead of bringing people together, okay, without the stupid inclusive agenda. Like I said, I don't even know how many times I fucking goddamn said that shit. And they think that since they are Democrats, they can get away with it, but if you're a Republican and you do some kind of fucking joke like this, honestly, you get shamed, shunned, and called a racist bigot. Not Mindy, though. No, because she's not white. But, you know, she can make Fred the most typical white dude ever, man, and you know, I can't say anything about that. I guess the bottom line, man, you don't know how to tell jokes. You should really change your career. I guess I'm really just pissed off about the white jokes, man. Honestly, just leave that shit to the people who eat a glob of goddamn fucking casserole and raw salted fried chicken, okay, in their in-laws' house when there ain't no goddamn pot of greens in sight. Honestly, when you make fun of people and white people cooking, I love that shit. Honestly, I did a short, actually, about how all I have is salt in my cabinet, and I don't know if people actually thought that was serious. I didn't really get any likes on there, but somebody on Facebook liked it. I think she thought I was seriously upset. I'll check that shit out. I find it funny. Anyway, that's all I got, man. The show sucks. Mindy is stupid. She's dumb. We get it. You're not Mexican. Ha 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 ha. Whatever. Not funny. Next episode, I will be ranting about race, okay? I think I mentioned that earlier. So please, if you watch this video to the fucking end, to the two people who actually might fucking do that, share the next one, bitches, because it's gonna be fucking insane. Why? Because race is fucking valuable.